So for the grand finale, we saved the best for last, or at least we think it's the best. You're going to make foam insulation using the components that normally go into a spray gun and are mixed mechanically. You're going to be the person doing the mixing. You have two chemicals, a poly A and a poly B. This is a tertiary amine, and this is an isocyanate, which sounds cool, but it doesn't mean anything to you right now. But basically, if you think of acid and base, that's the best way to do it. When you mix acids and bases together, usually a gas is produced. They fight with one another. In this case, we're going to change state from liquids to solid. We're going to change colors. We're going to see heat evolve. The cup's going to get really hot. And we're going to see a gas produced or also evolved. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the poly A and you're going to squeeze it into the cup. Now the trick is to mix this stuff thoroughly at the beginning. So I tell folks that if you're going to do this, you need to stir it 70 to 100 times. It's always a little bit different. One is maple colored, the other is honey colored, and we're going to produce a color in between that's sort of a cream or a Dijon mustard color. But the important thing is to get a good mix. Now you can see that as soon as you start mixing these two chemicals together, we get a new color and a new color change. You want to scrape off the sides, you want to scrape across the bottom, you want to have a constant motion, but you also want to keep your eye on the liquid. The minute that it starts to expand and grow, you want to stop stirring. If you keep stirring after that point, what you're going to do is you're going to start to collapse the bubbles that produce the foam, and you get this wonderful reaction. The other thing that's important is that you keep the popsicle stick inside the top of the foam, because that's going to do two things. It's going to stabilize the foam when it gets above the cup so it doesn't fall over onto your table and make a mess. You don't want to touch this stuff because it's really sticky and gooey and gloppy. And the other thing is that once it dries, it makes a handle so you can pick the cup up and bop your lab partner between the eyes. You can see that we're definitely getting a change of state here. We've gone from liquids to solids. If you feel the sides of the cup, there's a significant amount of heat that is produced. You can also see steam coming off of here where water is evolving or being driven off. And it doesn't take long. This is already air cured and hardened. And like I said, you can pick it up, you can whip it around. That is a chemical change. It's an exothermic reaction, and it is a great polymerization experiment. That is the last of the 6 labs. The kids love this. They'll take it home and have a great time. They'll tell stories for a long time. And you will be the hero for being the teacher doing this. If you have any questions, send us an email. There's other videos online available to help clarify some of these concepts. Otherwise, have fun with the kids, and thanks for teaching Lab Rats.